think Shuli is a good guy?
Yeah, I don't know him in that capacity. He's fine with me. I get it. For him, it's like
You find him funny.
I never said that.
We were all in agreement.
Yeah, there's a reason why I never watched the BS show, even though I was on the network. There's a reason why he doesn't even watch his shows. It's like there's a reason. There's a good reason why I didn't watch it. You got to give him credit. He killed.
How about writing new jokes? I write new jokes every fucking day. But you're doing a good job today, buddy.
Oh, thanks, John. I learned everything from you.
Oh, yeah, thanks for the sarcasm. Anyway.
I got to quit.
A pie at a saran wrap? Dan went to Shuli's show and threatened him. Legitimately threatened him.
I'm still talking about renting this place.
Hitman Dan!
Ray, you're such an inspiration to us young men. How much money, and I'm your friend here, okay? I almost have as many people. Look, I have about 800 right now. And I've actually done things in this business. All I'm going to say, because I'm going to say this after you leave, you got to grow a pair. You can't let a $5 super chat dictate. You're going to leave my show now because some guy said, go, at least give me 10 more minutes.
It's not any guy. It's David Chandler. So it's his world. He's my boss. So thanks for having me, John. And I'll reach out to Kate.
Wow, you are okay. Well, I am going to smash you now, you big pussy. What a pussy.
I say fuck right to
Yeah, why are you feeling depressed?
I can't talk about it on the air, buddy. I don't feel too good today.
Is everything okay with you and your wife?
I'll talk to you later if you call me, okay? When you get time.
Now you're scaring me. Is everything okay?
No, I'll talk to you later about that, man. I just don't want to talk about it right now on the air, John. I can't do that. They'll rip me apart, man.
All right, I'll call you later, okay?
Okay, man.
Right,
how you been? You all right? I love you too, man. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm good. But you hang in there. Oh man, let's look better. Yeah, baby. Oh, fix the green screen. I'm in a new studio. Oh, look at this. My hair, I didn't even brush it. Fuck it. What the fuck? Hanging out here with my good buddy. Hey, Danny, where are you, huh?
Oh.
Hey, Danny.
We're going to rent this place.
Nice place, huh?
It's really nice.
Hey, stick your head in here, Dan. Say hi to everybody.
Oh, what's happening?
Hey. Hey, Hitman Dan. Hey, look at that.
Oh, he burglar. I'm going to come over there and bang my old lady in the pool.
Yeah.
All right?
Anal sex in the pool, right?
Beautiful. Nice.
Yeah.
Hit it right in the toilet.
Yeah, he rents it for like $170. I got it. I'll pay. We'll go over there. We're going to.
You got it, brother.
You know, you can bang your wife. I get a girl. We're going to go have some sex in the pool. All right?
That works. I'll see you later.
See you later, brother. All right. Hey, how you doing? Hey. Hey. Fucking hell. Oh, look at all these idiots. No. Stuttering John Clips just became a new member. You're right. Look at this, Vince. I'm getting a lot of new members now, Vince. How about you?
I don't do membership. How much are your memberships?
I just probably the basic $4.99.
Oh, is that the minimum that you can charge?
Hey, Vince, say hi to Ray. Hey, Ray.
What's up? How you guys doing?
What's going on, Ray? How you been?
Good, Ray. Vince, this is Vince, the evil lawyer. He was just saying that he saw you stand up and it was awful.
All right. Where'd you see my stand up? Online?
The Potsdam debacle.
Oh yeah, don't count that. That was a garbage show. I purposely didn't do material. I went out of my way to not do material. I was thrown out to the fucking wolves. Yeah, no, I was thrown out to the wolves to bomb. Like it was, people were walking around. There was like the podcast had just ended. It was like, all right, we're doing a stand-up show now. Hey Ray, you're on first, and it's like I'm just being thrown to the wolves to get people to pay attention. And I was like, no, man, this is. Vince,
I have to defend Ray here just for this reason. If the show is a fucking debacle, and he already knows it's a debacle, I would do the same thing he did. I wouldn't even do any material.
Oh, so Ray, you intentionally bombed out there?
No, I didn't bomb, but I purposely did. Also, I knew people were going to be filming it, and people did.
I got another delivery. Just hold on.
Yeah, well, Ray, if you don't, I was there next to you. I remember that you went out. There was an issue with your time too, and I was backstage waiting around. But obviously, if you did it on purpose, then that's funny.
Yeah, no, well, the whole thing before the show was, oh, he's going to go over his time. He always goes over his time. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm definitely not going over my time. And then I was thrown out to like just a bunch of people running around. No one's paying attention. I tried doing crowd work, but they're not paying attention. They're running around getting drinks, and it was like. And no, I purposely did jokes that were like jokes about like Chad Zumock and stuff. And I did like some Dabbleverse jokes. I knew it was going to be recorded, and it was recorded. Win by 2 recorded it, put it online, the 7-minute set that I did. But yeah, I wasn't supposed to do more than 10 minutes. And like, I was supposed to do 8 to 10, and I did like 7 minutes, and it was like, yeah, peace out.
All right. Yeah. So I'll give you another shot. I hope I could see you again. What was the delivery, John?
Something tells me, you don't understand. Right? No, I know, Vince. You hate hearing the truth. You don't understand stand-up comedy, and I gotta back Ray up on this. If you're at a shit show like that debacle was, why the fuck would you try?
Well, I didn't know that he was doing that. I didn't know that he was not trying.
Well, and it's not that I wasn't trying. That's not fair to say. But I was just doing like random like new jokes. I wasn't gonna do my act, but also. The whole thing build up to it is, okay, Ray's going to go over his time. Ray's going to go, oh, Ray's the worst. He's going to go over his time. And then I was like, you know what I'm not doing? Going over my time.
How much did the dues payer pay you for that?
I was supposed to get 150. I got 130.
Oh!
And no room at the end.
Ray, that's what I wanted to talk about. Why did you let people abuse you? I don't understand. Ray, you seem like a nice guy. Are you from New York?
No, Cleveland, Ohio.
All right. Well, that explains a lot of it. Okay. Now, but I mean, but like you're a nice guy, and I don't understand why you let like Vince is trolling you now as he does everybody, and why you let Brennan beat the fuck out of you. And I'm sitting there going, the guy seems like a nice guy. I don't know him, but he seems like a nice guy. Why do you take this abuse? Do you need the 100 that bad?
No, Kevin Brennan is one of the fun. That's his energy. He's that way to everybody. So it's not. I don't take it personally.
I stopped doing this show though, Ray. I'm like, fuck this. I wipe my ass with $100. I swear to God.
Ray, you had a show. All right, John. You had a show on Shuli's Network for a while.
You shut me up.
Yeah.
Right. How much was Shuli paying you for that?
I would get 50% of whatever the super chats were. So I would get like $100 a show, $75. It would depend on like how much. For some shows I'd get like 150. Some shows I'd get like $50. It depended on what the super chats were.
So John, Ray used to work for Shuli's Network. We're trying to get some inside information as to how he pays. So that's interesting. So he give you 50%. Would it be the net after like YouTube's cut, or was it just the gross?
No, it's just the gross. So whatever it was. So let's say that like there's a $5 super chat. Right. I automatically got $250. So,
that shows you how much of a Jew Shuli is not. He doesn't even account for the fact that YouTube takes 30%.
Yeah. So that was cool. Very generous. I had no problem with that. My only issue was it just got weird for me because I'm on Brennan's podcast. And then every time I would do like the BS show, their whole thing was, are we flaring Ray today? And it was like, all right, the act got old real fast. And
so how did you come to end your relationship with the dues payer in terms of doing the show?
I'm going to let Vince do the interview. He's doing a good job so far. He's on caffeine. Ray, he's doing a good job. Vince, you're doing a good job. But just me, sodomy takes $5. Ray, very confused. Trouble young boy, need old whore. Teach him. Okay, go ahead, Vince.
So we're talking about how you come to end your relationship with the dues payer. What led up to that?
Well, it got to the point where I'm on MLC all the time, and then I'd be on when I would do the BS show. So I do MLC. Brennan would bitch to me about Shuli. He'd bitch about Shuli the whole time. And it's like, all right, well, I kind of work with the guy, so I can't partake in that. And I still don't bash him when Brennan bashes him. And then the other thing was then when I would do the BS show, all they did is like, hey, and you tell Kevin Brennan this. And you tell – it was like I was like, I'm done being the middleman. And also, I would do my show on there, and I'd have legitimate guests. Who all I had on there? I know Primetime Stein, Ophira Eisenberg, Fugelsang's done my show, and I got these
Fugelsang.
John Fugelsang, yeah.
Fugelsang.
I call him. All right, Fugelsang. He's a great guy. He's smarter than me, that's for sure. But it'd also be weird because they would just trash me. I didn't watch a BS show, but they would trash me on the BS show, and then I'd have all these like guests on there, and they're like, "Do these people like you?" Because they're like reading the chat, and they're all Shuli Network people being like, "Ray's the worst. Ray stinks." Like this guy, and it's like it was like I don't need that, and I made I make as much money on my own YouTube channel as I did there. So like,
let me ask you a question about Shuli.
I do like the producers. I do like producer Joe and Andy are great dudes. I love the producers.
But Ray. Hey, Ray, as a person, and I want you to be honest here, do you think Shuli is a good guy?
I don't know him in too much of a capacity. He's nice to me. Yeah, I don't know him in that capacity. He's fine with me. I get it. For him, it's like
you find him funny.
I never said that.
We were all in agreement.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's a reason why I never watched the BS show, even though I was on the network. There's a reason why he doesn't even watch his shows. It's like there was a reason. There's a good reason why I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it because I didn't want to be a team player. I just wasn't into it. There was no point where I was like, I was in it. And I was something different than what they were doing on their network. All their shows.
Hold on, Ray. I just want to say one thing. Vince, you see how the GOAT, Stuttering John, gets the moment that can be clipped now and put all over the sites? You see, am I teaching you a little bit about how to go right and get the thing you need?
Ray, how fortunate are we to have such exposure? I said that Bob, being such a superior comedian to the other people on that BS show, is probably lessening his talent by being exposed to them every single day. I don't know if it's true or not, but Bob I put up at such a high level because I saw him perform a few times now, and he's just so much better than all the other ones on that show. John doesn't agree with that.
No, Bob is hilarious. Bob's a killer on stage.
Killer.
Ray. Vince, shut up for a second. I'll mute you if you don't shut up for a second. Ray, Bob does the same crowd work every fucking show. He doesn't write a new joke. It's the same jokes. I can recite them every step of the way. If you're going to tell me that's not true, then you're not being truthful.
I will say Bob is crowd work, and nothing kills more in the moment than crowd work. And to his credit, yes, there are crowd work jokes. I do crowd work jokes, as a lot of it's the same crowd work jokes. Now, to the audience, it seems spontaneous, but all right, that's what he does. He's a crowd work comic, and to his credit, he fucking kills it.
Yeah, but it's the same credit. But, hey, Ray.
You got to give him credit. He killed it.
How about writing new jokes? I write new jokes every fucking day. I mean, how about writing new jokes? I have an hour and a half of stage material. The only one you guys hear is the shit they fucking put out there. I got an hour and a half. Like, why not go and write new jokes? If you're a real comic, you write new jokes all the time. Look at Jim Norton, 5 fucking stand-up specials.
Yeah, but like I said, in the moment, nothing kills more than crowd work. Chris Rock said that. Chris Rock is like, listen, there's a thing like you do jokes, you want quotable jokes that people, it doesn't matter who's like, you can quote it the next day. It doesn't have to be that, I heard it from Chris Rock. But crowd work, nothing like he said he hated following Talent, a comic in New York City, a black comic who's hilarious. All crowd work crushes. It's tough to follow crowd work that crushes, and then like everyone settles down. Now we're listening to jokes.
Hey, Ray, here's the difference to that. Jimmy Brogan, who was the head monologue writer at The Tonight Show. Jimmy Brogan, I just saw he was one of the openers for Jay Leno. It was at Flappers Comedy in Burbank. So it was Jimmy Brogan and then Arsenio Hall and then Jay. And let me tell you something. Jimmy Brogan does crowd work, but the difference is Jimmy Brogan it doesn't matter where anyone's from, any city, it doesn't matter. A genius. But even Jimmy Brogan said when they wanted to make a comedy special or whatever, when they wanted to like have me do like when he was in the meeting with the guy, he had no jokes. He said to the guy, like, this is a joke. He goes, So where you from? Because he has to. That's all he knows is crowd work. That don't get you money. That don't pay the bills. Crowd work. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Well, I don't think Bob is just crowd work, and it has to vary.
It is just crowd
fundamental
work.
to crowd work is you have to be able to. You can't talk over each other. But you believe you're a better stand-up than Bob Levy?
Yes, hands down.
I disagree. What do you think, Ray?
You haven't seen me live, have you?
No, I haven't. Fairness.
There you go.
But Ray, what do you think?
If we're doing a show in front of a packed house, I'm going Levy over pretty much like 75% of all comedians. Like he's a crowd work killer, dude. He's a crowd.
Ray, how do you explain why he hasn't been passed at any club ever?
I don't think he wants to, but like what he does,
okay.
like no, but what he does isn't going to. Now, if he's going to host the show at the Comedy Cellar or something, yeah, I'm sure they would love to have him as a host. But like, yeah, if you got guys that are like trying to work on jokes that's going to do for their set for like Fallon or something, yeah, you don't want someone in front of them like, because the crowd doesn't turn off from crowd work. If you settle the crowd down a little bit and like, all right, now we're going to listen to jokes, that's different. But like, yeah, if you go in crowd work, like drunk Tina that works in Yonkers doesn't know the crowd work portion of the show is over with. She's like ready to yell back with the comic because the last comic was doing it. So it sets a tone. It sets a tone of the comedy.
Vince, tell me one crowd work comic that has done stand up on a late night talk show. Give me
Big
one.
J Okerson.
Dice.
Big J Okerson.
Comic.
One of the best comics out there.
Shuli Egar.
Oh, yeah, what late night show has he been on?
Big J's also got great material, but he's great at crowd work as well.
Oh, here we go, Vince. Another delivery.
These are not me. Ray, did you order something for him?
No, I don't even know where he lives. I know, like, everyone
thinks... Oh, Cape Coral?
Yeah.
Diplomat Parkway?
It's all right.
Thanks, Vince, for doxing me.
That's not where he lives.
For docking me. Thanks for docking me.
For docking or doxing.
Thanks for docking me.
You grew up in Ohio?
Cleveland, yeah.
But where do you live now?
I live in Astoria, and then I'm in Cleveland, too.
You're in Queens right now?
No, I'm in Ohio right now. I did a corporate gig last night in Cleveland, and then but I just got back from New York City on Monday.
Fucking Shitway is at it big time today.
Why? What happened?
No, he's like now he's sending kids to my fucking house. You know, it's getting a little crazy.
Was it paid for?
You know it. Well, it can't be the Shitway because actually there was some humor to it. I hear there's some video games for sale.
Wait, the kid was asking if you had video games for sale?
I hear there's an ad on Craigslist for video games.
Well, you better be careful because they may have put that ad on there. Some people do that. They'll put an ad on Craigslist and then people will start coming to your house.
Well, that's what's going to happen, isn't it?
Unless they set that up. But yeah, but that's fucked up too.
Well, maybe he's lonely and he wants company. So maybe it's not
maybe.
That's called harassment, isn't it, Vince?
Well, John, people wanted me to send you escorts, but I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Vince. You're a lawyer. You know everything about that. Stuttering John Clip sings for $2. Ask Ray about the Buffalo, New York stripper in his trunk. Is that true?
Yes, there's a Buffalo stripper in my trunk. No, you know what I did do that I shouldn't have done is there was the
Shuli Network.
No, there was a stripper from Buffalo that was at a show at Hilarities here in Cleveland, and she wanted to take a picture of me, and she's gorgeous. And I'm like, I'm going to marry her. And then I showed the picture that she sent me that she took with me. And then people did an image search and found her. And so now it's a running gag. So
Hey, Ray, here you have a fan. Leo Gunn, thanks for the $10.
Leo Gunn's a good egg.
I wasn't at Pottstown debacle, but I want to ask you, Vince, why it's a debacle. But I saw Ray at Tip's Dojo in New Jersey last summer, and he killed as the Manther at an all-female comedy cougar show, had a few beers together after. He's a good dude. Vince, why was it a debacle?
It was not planned out properly. So they were going to do an hour before the show of just the podcast, and his producers failed to actually test the microphones, which is pretty standard. They have to test, and retest until you're sure that it works. Yeah. So they're putting this all on Shuli. Ultimately, Shuli's in charge, so Shuli has to make sure he has the right team there. Apparently, they didn't pay for the team to go up there, but they went up there anyway. Bottom line is Ray was there too. It was just not set up. So there was an hour and a half delay where people were just walking around. Now the facility, it's a nice place, but it's not really set up for a comedy show. They had zero security, people walking around anywhere. Ray, I got paid $200 and I didn't even perform. So did High Pitch. And I made Shuli put us up at a casino that was like 15 miles away.
And Ray got 130 and you didn't even fucking perform?
And I got a casino hotel room. I've never like someone.
Ray, how does that make you feel?
It's fine. I moved on. It's good. We all learn. We move on.
Oh, Ray, get the fuck out of here. I would be fucking livid. Hey, Ray, this is the one thing about being a comic. You gotta be real, man. You can't be some phony. I'll fucking say it like it is. This fucking guy is just telling you got paid 200 and you got paid 130 and he didn't even get on stage. I go, fuck you, Shuli. Go ahead, say it, Ray. Fuck you, Shuli.
I'm fine. I just did Pottstown. I just did Pottstown this past weekend. It was packed. Jay Yoder show, and yeah, I hung out with Souljo, and he wants me back there. So yeah, we had a
Ray. Was it set up any differently compared to the Pottstown debacle?
Yeah, this was in the other room. So this isn't. I guess Lynn Koplitz was in the big room, and we were in the other room. But there was like 60 people at the comedy show, and it was dope. It was Jay Yoder's show.
Yeah, John. So the place is like a big facility. It's not really set up for comedy at all. So they have a big auditorium room. It's almost like a barn, and then they have side rooms as well.
Hey, Doodle Ray, it's about damn time that you came on this show. And hi, Devin Alexandra. Ray, why have you? I mean, how do you feel like why have? Well, I know why you haven't been on the show. I didn't even know who you were. So if I ever said anything bad, I'm sorry, because I was always like, "Who's?"
That's fine. I don't care. I don't take it personal, and I don't hate.
I'm always like, "Who is this guy?" What?
I don't hate Shuli. Let's just.
Well, that makes one of us.
Yeah.
Toxic Chandler. Thanks so much. Ray's 50-year-old legit virgin. Is that true, Ray? Are you a virgin?
No.
When did you lose your virginity?
When I was 20. No, when I was 20. 20. It's a story I told on podcasts a bunch. 32-year-old mother of 4 in college.
Nice.
Vince, when did you lose your virginity?
17.
Nice. Stripper from Buffalo. Yeah, I still lock and Ray trunk. It smells so bad.
I don't know who this is, but it's a funny whoever that is, it's a funny super chatter that jumps on streams that I'm on and makes stripper jokes. So I appreciate it.
Vince look at John like beaten puppy he adopt.
Ray, I'm actually going to renegotiate because the fact that Shuli paid you 50% gross is actually nice. John only pays me 40%, but net of all these super chats.
True, that's true.
Yeah, like I said, I just didn't like I didn't grow up like I watched Stern a little bit. I remember John from Stern, and I remember Levy and Florentine on there a little bit as I was a comedian coming up. I really don't remember Shuli on the show. That's no disrespect to Shuli, and no
he does. He didn't do anything.
Yeah. But what happened to
fought
Ralph?
With Doug.
Ralph was always a big deal on that show.
Not a big deal.
I never hear of Ralph anymore.
He's dead.
I think he's going to be on next week.
Dead? Oh. Yes. But he was like one of the biggest guys.
I'm laughing at. How did you not hear that? It's been all over the fucking place.
What, did he die? I didn't know. No, I'm not talking about Ralph, the stylist guy. I'm talking about the other Ralph that was like one of the producers, one of the mics.
Vince?
I don't know a Ralph.
Oh, Fred. Was it Fred?
Oh, Fred. Yeah, Fred's not a producer.
Yeah.
He was.
What do you get Ralph?
I don't know.
Fred?
No, Ralph is the guy that just.
Is it Ralph and Ed Norton? I mean, like.
I don't know.
All right, thanks for $5. 2 Uber drivers always get along when they meet because they master the art of karma and avoid roid rage by steering clear of each other. Thank you. Are you an Uber driver, Ray?
No, I'm not. I should be. That's what I want to do. That's my dream.
Is that you, Vince? Are you Vince?
Yeah, I'm an Uber driver. What was that?
Can you see the super chat here?
Yes.
Can you see the avatar he's using?
Yes.
Can you name who that is?
No.
Do you know what movie that's from?
No.
That is David Patrick Kelly from The Warriors. He also was in 48 Hours. Why? Because Walter Hill, the great director, directed The Warriors and then 48 Hours right after, starring Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy. How do you like that? Vince, how do you like that? Pretty good, right?
Super interesting.
Thank
Ray, what do you do for general income besides comedy?
Comedy and then podcasting. Podcasting's been helping a bunch.
Before that, though, what were you doing?
A stand-up comedian.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't know. I'm just asking.
I've had a couple specials. I've been around the block a little bit.
Look, Vic, everybody does crowd work, but the only thing Bob has is crowd work. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying like, I do crowd work, but all Bob does is crowd work. And if your whole act is just crowd work, then you're a hack. Sorry.
Bob is not all crowd work, John. And by the way, it takes a lot of skill.
I've had him on the road, me, Vince. You have not. I've seen him I've seen him.
So have I.
No, how many times have you seen him, Vince?
Twice.
Twice. Okay, so have you. I've seen him twice in one fucking night. Now, I've seen Bob about 30 times. Same act, same jokes, same everything. Doesn't even take any risks. He's a hack. And
he's not, John. Okay.
Dude, Vince.
All right, we can agree to disagree and move on. Okay, Ray, did you ever hook up with a tranny? They want to know.
Vince.
I did go on a date. I matched with a lady on Bumble, and then I did not know that. But then when I found out, I just went and met up with her for a drink, anyways, just for the story. But that was.
How'd you find out?
Because she told me. She told me, "It's like, did you read my profile?" I was like, "Oh no." And then at first I thought maybe they were joking, but I knew she wasn't joking. I just went and met up. I didn't care. I felt weird, like, to cancel then. Like, somehow, like, that'd be like, if I match with a girl on Bumble, I'm just going out, I'm buying 1 or 2 drinks, that's it. And if we like each other, we'll see each other again some other time. But that was it. We didn't see each other again. It was it.
Did she tell you that she was trans?
Well, after she was banging him in the ass, she said something.
You locked up on that question, Vince.
Yeah.
Did she tell you that she was trans? But Ray?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Ray, go out and come back in. Ray, you're locking up. I'm the stutterer. Only I should lock up. Dan's asking some very good questions. But you're doing a good job today. I'm very happy.
Oh, thanks, John. I learned everything from you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the sarcasm. Anyway, beloved chatter, so many worlds colliding. Vince the lawyer, Stuttering Joe, and the great Ray DeVito. See, Vince, doesn't he seem like a nice guy?
No, he's a really nice guy. You know, again, like, my opinion of his performance has to be altered by the fact that he's claiming that he really took a dive and intentionally was not funny during the Pottstown debacle.
Well, when you know a room, like, it's like when I opened for Artie, which, by the way, there's a great documentary on YouTube. I started it today. Did you see it? It's like the whole demise of Artie.
I'm on it when I went to.
Yeah, you went to the gas station.
Yeah, and they didn't ask for my permission for that either.
Well,
pissed off, dude.
Well, isn't that fair use? I hate that.
Sometimes you can claim, but you have to pay for that thing, though. Yeah, potentially. I agree.
Yeah. But anyway, it's so well. I forget because now
you're talking about Artie and.
I forget. Anyway, oh shit! I wanted to ask you a question, but I just fucking blanked on it.
Oh, you were talking about Ray was taking a dive at the show, and the show being.
Yeah. So when I wasn't. No. Okay, stop, Ray. Before you fucking. Okay, Ray. I opened for Artie at the Nokia Comedy Club.
Right.
I told Artie backstage. I said, Artie, I'm gonna get booed because of all the shit with Jay and Howard. Artie goes, nah, John, everybody loves you. I go, no, Artie, you don't stand. Howard's been trashing Jay. Howard's been trashing me. I'm going to get booed as soon as I get on stage. Nah, you're not. And also, Artie promised to pay me, so he shafted me too. But anyway.
How much?
Then, I got paid $500 from Club Nokia, and Artie was like, $500? Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Because he thought I should be paid more, obviously. Anyway, so when they announced me, Ray, and now Stuttering John, the boos start happening so loud. And there I was before I even got to the mic. So there was no way even Gino Biscotti was like, there's no way you can do anything. So there I am. And when I get to the mic, I start trying to do my act. And you suck. And it's just. So I, at that point, should have done what you did. And I didn't. I tried to pursue the act. It's over. You know, you got a whole crowd booing you. Even if you're Steve Martin or Jerry Seinfeld, you're gonna get it's over.
Ray, my throat was so sore after that show.
Okay, nice show, man.
Seeing John.
Right, so that's why I understand why at this Potsdam fucking debacle, you'd be like, all right, fuck this. You know, I ain't gonna try too hard.
Well, also another thing, to be honest with you, it's the start of a stand-up show. This is where I'm gonna throw Shuli under the bus a little bit right here. It's a stand-up comedy show. I've never seen Shuli do stand-up before. I'm not saying he's good or bad. I've never seen it.
Right, nobody has.
Now listen, he's hosting the show. I host a show at the Stand in New York City every month. I'm one of the house MCs there. Here's the deal: when you're starting a show, you're the first comic. You got to do some jokes to get him ready for the first comic. He didn't know jokes. No. He didn't know stand up. So it's like you're doing no jokes. Guess what, dude? I'm doing no jokes. You're the one that's supposed to be starting the show and doing some jokes to start the show. And now it's on me. I got to start the show with some. No, I'm passing the buck. No, it's someone that hosts a show. I got to get it ready for the first comic. I can't just be like, okay, hey, who's doing what? Oh, you guys are just all shouting, yelling. No one's paying attention. It's like, that's not on me. You calm the crowd down. You get them to focus. And then I'll go up and then I will do my thing. You don't just throw me to a bunch of wolves that are like running around, drinking, yelling. Like,
but
that's on you, dude.
Ray, but like you've never seen the shit way as act, right?
No, I never saw. I think I heard 3 jokes because when mine was the featured album on Sirius XM, like they gave me like free app things, and I looked at his things, and the 3 jokes I heard were the same joke but different versions of I get so high, I smoke weed, I know I need to quit because I did this, because I tried to eat a pie out of a saran wrap thing. Another thing, I'm so high, I gotta quit.
A pie out of saran wrap?
Yeah, because there was a picture of pie on the box of saran wrap.
Vince, I take it back. You're funny.
And then the other bit was, I know I get so high, I got to quit. I know because my wife sent me to the supermarket to get some. And it's like, it's the same joke, 3 different ways. So,
those are funny. What was the other one?
I forget the other one. It's the same thing. The same thing. Yeah. I know I need to quit smoking weed because this happened. He was like, all right. It's like, all right, I think this guy smoked a lot of weed. He keeps
He's fucking hilarious. Oh, man.
Whew. Come on in, Danny.
Is that Hitman Dan?
Yeah.
How great is it, Ray, that a hitman went and actually threatened Shuli, and now he's a celebrity in the Dabbleverse, and we just ignore the fact that he committed such a bad crime? So do you know the history of this?
No, I
so
don't
this guy Dan.
I'm just looking bad upon the guy. I'm just looking bad.
No. Dan went to Shuli's show and threatened him. Legitimately threatened him.
I'm still talking about renting this place.
Hitman Dan.
Who's that?
Oh my God, Dan.
That's Ray DeVito.
What's up, boys? How you doing, guys?
Does Danny know how famous he is?
There we go. How you doing, guys? Everything good?
Wow.
This ugly big guy in the picture.
That's right.
How's it going today? All right.
Hitman Dan. John, can we talk with Dan for a little bit?
Dan, can you talk to them?
Yeah. What's up?
We want to know about the time when you threatened Shuli. It is such a major point in the Dabbleverse, and I think it's great. Now, Shuli claims that you were hobbling in on a cane. Is that true?
Yeah, I had a cane. Yeah, just had hip surgery. Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't because you normally can't walk.
Oh no! Oh, it was my weapon. You mean? No.
What was your intent when you went there? John, we know.
No, it's my show.
Yeah, all right, I'm on now. I got you. Peace out.
Did John ask you to go and talk to Shuli?
No.
So you went there on your own accord?
On my own accord, yeah. Yep.
What was your intent when you went there?
Nothing, just to say hello to the guy. I'm a big fan, huge fan.
You went in your own Honda Accord. Your own Accord? You went in your own Accord. I'm my own Accord. My own Accord. I brought my own cane. I brought my own Accord.
What did you do when you saw Shuli?
Not
I got out of my accord.
Ray, this is such a major point in our lives here. This is amazing. We have Hitman Dan on.
The funny thing was the only guy that was sitting at the bar was who was it?
High Pitch.
High Pitch Eric. What a joke! What a character. So,
when you saw Shuli, were you scared of him because of his physical stuff?
Really? Oh my God, no! Terrified.
So Dan, he makes all these claims that he was telling you, you can drive to Alabama, things like that. Tell us what happened in the conversation.
Basically, I said, Alabama, wherever the hell he's living now. I said, that's not too far. It's easy to get to, whatever like that. And what was his comment? He's made some comment. Oh, something about, what, are you threatening me? I said, no, I'm not threatening you. That's all he said to him.
And then you just walked away?
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember everything he said. He probably paints a different picture on what he said and what.
No, so far what you're saying is what he said. He claims that you told him not to talk about John's kids.
Yeah, his mother, saying shit about his mother and stuff like that. His kids.
Why were you so concerned about that?
I grew up with Johnny, since we're like 5 years old. So
there you go, Vince.
I got this loudmouth over here that thinks he's funny, which is, how's that guy even on the air?
He's not on the air. He's nobody.
He sucks.
But Vince is his friend, Danny. So
I'm sorry, Vince. Sorry, but
me too.
How he ran to the bouncers to follow me out of the place. He probably
wait, he didn't tell us that. He said that.
Yeah. As soon as I walked out the door, it was like 5 guys, out the door, and the manager. I think a manager came up to me first. Said, "Oh, is there a problem? Did something happen?" I said, I just was saying what's up to the guy. And then
bring my cane and say what's up. I don't see what the problem is.
Big fan. So I think there was like 4 or 5 of them, whatever, at the doorway, and
was the place packed?
Yeah, it was crowded.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I like how that upsets.
A second room. It was the second room where the comedians were, but the bar side there was nobody in there. Just High Pitch Eric was there, taking up the whole bar.
Everybody loves you, Hitman Dan. That's your name,
Yeah, did you know your nickname is Hitman Dan?
That's good. I like that one now. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Ray, where he's from in Suffolk County, you don't want to fuck with anyone. John and I's towns are like high end compared to Suffolk County. Besides,
no, but we grew up around the block from each other.
Yeah.
Well, now he's out in Suffolk.
Yeah,
that's where we egged the pizza guy.
Well, this is great, Dan. It's so great that we can get your side of the story. The way the dues pair tells it, he's telling you off, and as you're wobbling away, he's saying, you can fly to Alabama if you wanted to, something like that. I didn't realize he went to security.
Yeah, like crying like a little bitch to him. That guy just threatened me,
Danny,
I would have done the same thing, but I would have ran.
He's here to fix my daughter's motherfucker. Yeah. And then I'm taking him out to beers. We're going to go through the place. The whole area.
Where you going? Stevie Tomatoes?
That's right. Stevie Tomatoes.
All right, Dan. Well, it was great meeting you, Dan. Everyone on the...
You guys.
This is from Bethpage, Dan.
Oh, good deal. Bethpage.
Stein is from Bethpage.
Yeah.
Yep. I like that mustache, that wide herb mustache. Like he's just.
Oh
there.
Yeah. You don't fuck with him.
Look at that. I don't fuck with that.
No.
These guys don't understand. Danny, you've been fighting with your brother, who was a fucking animal as a fighter.
Oh yeah.
And these guys they'd have parties when the parents would go away. Him and his brother Pat would be fucking fighting like for 30 minutes. And we'd all go to different fucking levels of the house because it would go down the stairs, up the stairs, they'd be beating the fucking at each other.
Dan,
this is the last guy.
Where were you when you saw the ghost with John?
Oh, I was out in the living room, sleeping downstairs in the living room.
In his house?
Yeah.
So Ray, they were on a TV show claiming that they saw a ghost.
Dude,
but could that?
God, I'm not bullshit. It's not like are you sure it wasn't something else? Dude, it was clear as day.
Could that have been Miss Melendez in her underwear?
Shut the fuck up.
That's a whole different story in itself. I've seen her.
I don't believe it.
Hold on. Wait, you've seen Miss Melendez naked?
Oh, the panties on? Yeah. I've been hitting that for years.
Wow.
I gotta go, boys. I gotta fix it.
All right, thanks, Hitman Dan. Love you, Hitman Dan.
All right.
Guys, be good. I'll be done soon, all right? I don't know what the fuck.
He's got a nice head of hair for a man his age.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
He's got those old man tattoos where they're like kind of faded. So he got them before tattoos were trendy. But those things been on his arm for a while.
There you have it, Vince. You finally got to meet Hitman Dan.
Yeah, I can't believe it, John. I'm so honored, actually. It's so cool, like, that he's part of this Dabbleverse, and the fact that he can go and threaten someone, and we don't call the cops. He becomes a star because of it and gets a nickname. Now, I don't blame Shuli for running to the security. He never told us that part. But I would have ran. If I saw Dan coming or wobbling, I would have ran.
Yeah, but he had a
way.
cane.
Yeah, but I would have ran either way. I'm a big pussy. I ain't fucking confronting Hitman Dan.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. I mean, we've been Danny, what year did we start fucking brawling in second grade, right? I mean,
yeah, Hitman Dan and his brother used to torture John, and then they became friends. They used to bully him.
Until we caught you in the basketball court, and you were stuttering more than me, you prick.
I probably had my cane back then when I was 6.
He had a cane back then when he was 12. He just always had a cane.
We once caught Danny at the handball court, like me and my guys.
Oh.
It was like these two little fucking families fighting each other. And then we caught Danny alone without his brother and his fucking other henchman.
Kind of like me and Shirley.
Yeah, and he was singing he was fucking crying his eyes out. I don't know. You don't have to clean up, Dan.
John, can we see the place a little bit, like with your camera? No.
Tony Soprano, you like the big pussy with the double chin. Hey, Howie Mandel did crown work. Yeah, but that wasn't his whole act. That we did. Hold on, Vince. I'm just catching up.
Go ahead, go for it.
You know, because I hate not reading this. Fucking Sodomy's mad. I didn't read. I don't know. The kid in the backpack hasn't showed up. I guess maybe they're up in school.
Listen, I give John credit though. The place does look really nice. It is a nice place.
Of course it is, Dave. Thank you, buddy.
Can you ask Hitman Dan if he hooked up with a tranny? We're asking everyone on the show.
Yeah, Danny's been married to the same woman for fucking how many years now, Danny?
Anyways, answer the question.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I really tranny? I might have been. I might have been.
Damn, everyone has a might have been. Yeah, yesterday, Ray, AJ Benza told me that he hooked up with a guy, or a tranny at the time.
Yeah, he was probably looking for that.
I never hooked up. I just met. I don't think we've done this one yet.
Danny could be Vince. Danny's fucking funny. He could be on the we all hang out together, Vince. It's like just nonstop onslaught of insulting each other. You know what I'm saying, Ray? It's like being at the cellar, like at the table and stuff. We would just fucking beliterate everybody's everything. Mother, father, everything was fine. Broccoli. Ray knew that person was trans and still went out on the date with 2 drinks. Is Ray related to Tommy DeVito?
I am not related to Tommy DeVito, but whenever I'm in that area, I'll hang out at with Teamster Tim in the Plank Road Tavern, right by MetLife Stadium. When they saw my name was DeVito, I didn't know that his family owns a plumbing and heating company, and they always give me like a 1 or 2 beers for free. And I don't know if it's because they think I'm part of that DeVito family. So I'll take it. They're very nice there. It's all Italians around there too.
An Italian owns a plumbing company?
Yeah. Can you believe it?
Dick 89, thanks for $5. Vince, if you can make up with KC, and so can John, can you be the mediator between them? I think a 3-way show with you guys we must watch. Vince.
Yeah, Casey and I are on very good talking terms. I mean, we email
even after that
and
whole
text.
debacle bullshit that he did.
Well, that was stupid, but I don't think he intended what actually happened.
Well, I think he did. Sodomy, Ray, very strapping young buck. Oh, she likes you, Ray. I don't know if it's a she, but obviously it's not her picture, but she's very loyal. Ray, you're such an inspiration to us young men. Sorry, but I'm just trying to catch up. So you got to always take care of your super chatters. Dick, Ray, why do you let KB abuse you? Yeah, that's the question I want to know. Ray,
who cares?
It's all right.
We already answered that, John. Next one.
Kevin Brennan has helped me a lot in comedy.
No,
Kevin got me.
Go ahead, answer the question.
Yeah, I'm on Jim and Sam now because of Kevin Brennan. So thank you.
Why do you do that though? Seriously. Like I don't like Ray. Why do you let Kevin abuse you? And Ray, he makes you look stupid. He yells at you, and I'm watching. And to me, like my mother, like you just go, he's a good guy. He seems like a nice guy. Why? why is he taking this shit from a guy who really didn't do that much except for a year and a half on SNL? Like, I don't give a fuck if he's a good comic. He's 63. He's not doing anything now. He doesn't even own a fucking piece of property, and he lives in some shitty fucking area.
He's doing great. He's one of the funniest.
It doesn't matter. He rides around a bicycle, right? He rides around in a bicycle.
I ride around
with a lady's helmet on, with the yellow helmet. He's wearing like a fucking thing that a nun wears, the whole white under fucking garment of a nun, and he's riding around with groceries on his little bicycle. The bride there's not fucking training wheels, and then he's got those pink lady shoes on. I mean, and you're letting him beat you up? I'm like, fuck you.
He's one of the funniest dudes out there. I like the guy.
You're just gonna kiss his ass.
He's a funny dude.
But he's not Jay Leno.
Does he take things too far? Yeah, but I think that's what this Dabbleverse seems to be. Am I the guy that take things too far? No.
Ray, have I been nice to you since you've been on the show?
Yeah.
Have I put you down?
No.
Has it still been a good show?
Yeah. Why'd you kick Vince off, or did Vince kick himself?
No, I'm going to bring him back in. He's trying to take control of my show, and I do want to ask these questions. So fuck Vince. I booked you for a reason. If he wants to say it's boring, that means it's boring to him. And you know what? He's done. I'm done with Vince. No, I'm done. Don't come on my show and tell. I had an agenda, and my agenda was with you because I care about you. Ray hasn't been late in nearly a decade. But now I do. Ray, lousy lay. He loved me short time, 33 seconds.
That's single mother of 5. That's why I lost my virginity too.
No, but here's the thing, Ray. I don't understand why you allow him, and I don't give a fuck. He's a funny guy, and I don't dislike Kevin. I think he's a sociopath. I think he doesn't realize that the things he does, they have ramifications. Hold on. Vince, I'll bring you in, but I have an agenda. I don't
go for it
without an agenda. And how dare you disrespect me and not let me interview the person who I'm interviewing?
Don't make him get Hitman Dan after you.
Oh, shit. No, you're right, John. I'm sorry.
No, don't be a dick, man. I mean,
I just said I'm sorry.
All right. Ray, he's not Jay Leno. He's not even Artie Lang. I mean, he's not famous in any way.
Hey, he's doing all right. I got a lot of fans because of him. I make money being on his podcast. And they follow my podcast, and I make money podcasting because of Kevin Brennan. No one's helped more than Kevin Brennan in this podcast world.
Is he
out of his mind? Yes. Is he a lunatic? Yes. But
fucking damn it, Ray. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Just stay there. Now, Vince, you can fucking interview him on your own for a second.
I think that John's deflecting his anger towards Kevin, if he has it. I don't know their history, to you, and he wants you to agree with what he's saying. But I don't know the history.
I don't know exactly the history with him and Kevin Brennan, but I get it. Kevin Brennan, can be polarizing. He can be mean, but he's funny, and underneath that surface, he's actually he actually is a nice guy.
I just never ever listened to him at all, and I never ever listened to Kumia or that other guy either.
I just got taken off.
No, sorry, I'm just getting back into this. Hold on. Fuck him. Hold on. Let me add him back. No. Hold on. All right. Let me get there first, Vince. Then all right. Hold on. All right. I missed what you guys are talking about. But Ray, he's not Artie Lang. He's not Jay Leno. And you say that he gives you all these people, but the Dabbleverse is literally maybe 5,000 people. Maybe.
You know what? It's putting money in my pocket right now. So thank you.
How much money?
I'm not killing it financially, but I'm doing better than I was before I was in the Dabbleverse.
Vince, I'll talk to you later. Seriously, I just can't get the distraction. Okay, Ray. how much money, and I'm your friend here, okay? I almost have as many people. Look, I have about 800 right now, and I've actually done things in this business. Now, let me ask you something. Ray, are you there? Are you loving it?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I'm
fucking
here.
because you're locking up again, you motherfucker. I can't believe you. Why are you locking up? All right.
I have no idea. Want me to leave and come back?
No. Okay, Ray.
Yeah.
Okay. Denny, shut up! Well, you shut it. I'm fucking live here. See, Ray, this is why I have the best podcast. This is the show you want to be on. You don't have to be on MLC, but all right. How much does he pay you a day?
He'll pay me like 150, 100. Yeah,
Okay,
he pays
right.
me pretty good.
So in other words, you're gonna take it in the ass from Kevin Brennan.
I'm not taking it in the ass. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, but
a lot of those fans like me.
Right. I'm just saying. When he paid me 100 one time, I said, that's it. I said, because it went from 3,000 to 175 to 150 to 100. And I'm like, dude, I ain't working for $100 for 2 hours. I ain't your fucking boy. You know, I'm not your bitch. So, like, I don't know why Ray, and I mean this with all honesty, you honestly seem like a good guy. So do you really need the $100 a day that badly? Are you that broke?
Yeah, it helps me out financially. So I'll take it. I'll take it.
But didn't you graduate from a good college?
I went to Bowling Green. Fighting Falcons, BGSU.
And don't you have a master's degree?
Yeah, got an MBA from Cleveland State.
In what? Taking abuse from Kevin Brennan?
No. Does he yell at me sometimes? Yeah, but at the same time, like it's Kevin could be a meanie Pacini, but at the same time, he's
yeah. Stop with those stupid ass terms, by the way.
He's a funny son of a
bitch. We're doing it. I get douche chills every time he says meanie Pacini. I want to fucking put my fucking fist through the screen.
What? Don't do that. Come on, John.
Look, I know you're afraid of his wrath. And because I know exactly what's going on through that thick skull of yours. You're going to yourself, Stuttering John might get me out of the Brennan business. So I better start kissing some ass because, you know, I need that Hyundai every day. Is that what you're thinking? Be honest.
No. I will say this, man.
What was your MBA in?
Marketing.
So you were
marketing.
Okay, Ray. Are you a Libra?
No, I'm not. I don't believe in horoscopes.
When's your birthday?
I'm a Scorpio.
So you're stubborn. So that's why you're not. When's your birthday?
In November. I don't want to say the exact date because I don't want.
All right, so you're a Scorpio, which means you're stubborn. Okay. Apparently, Scorpios are great in bed, but then we don't know that. You know, I guess we have to talk to the trends. But anyway, Ray, why in the world for 100? I mean, is this your only job doing MLC?
No, I perform. I did a corporate show last night. Got paid pretty well for it. I got tipped pretty well too. No, I did not get a grant. The booker, sadly, I'm sure they paid way more than I got. I think the booker got the most of the money, but yeah, I got paid decently, and then also I got a nice tip from the owner of the company that I wouldn't have even been around. The other comic I brought with me accidentally took my car keys. So I was stuck there waiting for him to come back, which I'm glad he did because then I ended up hanging out with the owner for an hour, and the owner Venmo'd me a nice tip for coming out and doing the show. So I was like, that worked out to my advantage. So thank you, David Horney, for accidentally taking my keys.
Can I ask how old you are?
Oh, let's say I'm 50. I'm 50.
All right, you're around the same age as me. Obviously, I look this. You know, you look healthier. You probably don't drink as much as I do. All right. So I understand. Are you living in Cleveland?
Yeah, right now I'm in Cleveland.
Do you own a place in Cleveland, or is that?
No, I rent. I rent in Astoria. I'll rent a room with my buddy's
place. Queens?
Yeah, and then Same thing here. I'll rent a room here.
Wait a second. You rent 2 locations. Why?
Well, the other place I just give my buddy money for the week that I crashed there. For the week I crashed, and then here I give
In Astoria.
Yeah.
And then here is like what?
I rent a room. Yeah, don't worry about. I don't want to talk about my finances.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not being mean here. I'm just like I'm an interviewer. I like to ask questions. That's all. Because I don't know who you are, and I'm trying to now. I'm making a mental map of who Ray DeVito is. That's all.
I had a pretty good financial year this year, and a lot of it is because my album came out and it gets a lot of play on SiriusXM. So I'm getting those Sound Exchange checks every month right now, which is nice. And every month I'm surprised they keep coming. So I'm like, I'll take it.
Now, Ray, listen. And do you feel I'm bashing you?
No, I don't feel you're bashing me.
All right, because that's not my intent. So I don't want to. I just I always, every time I watch you on Kevin Brennan, I go, what? And maybe it's because Howard used to beat me up, and so maybe there's that kind of thing going on. But Howard beat me up is a different thing. That's Howard Stern. You know what I mean? This is Kevin Brennan, and you can't even put them in the same conversation. So that's why, to me, when I watch you on Brennan, I feel bad. I do. I just go he seems like a nice guy, and that's all. And I get if he's paying you, and it doesn't bother you at all.
It doesn't bother me at all. No, it doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I'm not gonna lie. Some days I get a little irritated with it, but when he's going in at hardcore, but for the most time we enjoy each other's company. So it's not all. It's a lot of fun. I have more fun. If I didn't have fun, I wouldn't do it. How about that? If I didn't have fun, I wouldn't do it. I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun to do a podcast with the guy.
No, and I will say Kevin Brennan's a funny guy, and I'll always say that. I don't like don't you feel the douchiness from we're doing it. Don't you feel that's a little douchey?
No, he does that to mock Chad Zumock. That's why he does it.
Oh, see?
He does it to mock Chad Zumock, who took it from Mark Norman. And I accidentally said that to Mark Norman, who's on my show at the Stand, and we're about to start. And I go, hey, all right, here we go. We're doing it. Not forgetting that's what I had from MLC. So I'm reciting Mark Norman's catchphrase back to him like a fucking idiot.
All right, at least there's a history that's behind it. Sodomy, sorry we bother you with chats at page. No, I love you, Sodomy. I'm just trying to get to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to know Ray DeVito. Send KC the link. Not happening. Bo Beardington, here's a beer for you, Hitman Dan. Somebody just bought you beer.
Dan's he's a good guy.
Yeah, I'm paying for it anyway. Sorry about Sodomy, I love you. Stop being, and this guy, you're talking about KB abusing Ray.
Talking about abusing Ray or Howard.
No, like I said, it's like when
Howard, David Chandler's the GOAT. Whatever he says happens.
No,
this is his world. We're all living it.
No,
he's the king of the Dabbleverse.
But he's right. I see you get beaten up by Kevin, and then I feel like maybe it is because I got beaten up by Howard Stern. But like in my head, it's like, but Kevin Brennan, I at least was making $100,000 a year from Howard. You're making $100. There's a big difference.
I'll take it. I'm a big fan of Kevin Brennan. I'm honored to be on the show.
You are kissing me.
Carlos Danger. He's watch out for this guy.
Alert. Carlos Danger. Thank you. By the way, Ray, I just want you to know I don't usually have guests on because I don't need them. But I do. But I did want to come to your defense. This is something, Ray. I came to Kate Meany's defense. Because she was mad.
She's a good egg. Yeah.
Yeah, but she was mad that Brennan was beating her up. And then she was mad that that dickhead Gino was beating her up. And do you like Gino?
No. No.
Okay. No. All right. So you know how I feel. So I'm hanging out, and she's like, I don't know what to do. Could you please tell Gino to tell his whatever his fucking girlfriend's name is, Erica, is that it or something like that?
Canoe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fucking Canoe. She doesn't tip. I get it. Ray brings the women and the money. Hi, Vince. No, but here's the thing. Like, so I help her with all this, and then I hear from my buddy that she's on Brennan's show, and Brennan is saying that I'm a creep, I'm a dickhead.
I don't know. I didn't hear the episode, but I like Kate. I like Kate meaning. Whatever beef you have with Kevin Brennan, that's between you guys.
No.
I'm not bringing that animal.
No. Ray, this is not about Kevin. This is about Kate.
Oh.
No, it's about Kate. I'm going.
She's a good egg. She's going to AC. We'll see her in Atlantic City.
Yeah, but I'm going like, why? I came to her defense, and she's gonna let Kevin like trash me like that. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
You are you're the new fence sitter.
You do it again, John.
Arrogant me. Settle back on Super Chat. What did I do to her? All right, it's all right. Fine. Ray, respect.
Thank
John
you, dude.
Carson. Ray, what's up? John pay you. What does KB pay? It's called Troubles Enough. Yeah. But guess what? This show is going to be on every fucking Dabble's Anonymous, Hackverse Anonymous, Shuley's Anonymous. This show will be on Twitter, everything. You know why? Because it's been an entertaining show. So, yeah, I'm not paying you, Ray, but here's the but. I will talk highly of you. And I'm going to be positive. And I know you don't think that means money.
No, it's not. Jules David likes you. Jules David said to say hello. He's a fan of yours.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and trash you.
Yeah.
So I might not pay you the hundy.
That's
so
fine. I got one boss, David Chandler. David Chandler's my boss.
Citizen, Macabre, Poppy, $2. We're doing it. Movie star, fingernails, MLC for life, often imitated, never duplicated. Here's your buddy, Ray. It's this guy. Go live, Ray. Uh-oh. He's got... Look, I won't blame you, Ray.
All right. Yeah, I love you. Thanks for having me, John.
You are.
Yeah, spineless. I got you. I'm spineless. David Chandler, it's his world, man. So
now you're going to go live.
Of you. Yeah, this is David Chandler.
You're going to leave. You're going to leave. All right. This is where you make bad decisions.
All right. Thanks for having me, man.
Ray, before you go, just plug anything that you want.
Rock Bottom Podcast, patreon.com/Ray DeVito. But thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun, man. And Leo John's a good egg. And so,
hey, Ray, listen to me. All I'm going to say, because I'm going to say this after you leave, you got to grow a pair. You can't let a $5 super chat dictate. You're going to leave my show now because some guy said, go, at least give me 10 more minutes.
It's not any guy. It's David Chandler. So it's his world. He's my boss. So thanks for having me, John. And I'll reach out to Kate.
Wow, you are okay. Well, I am going to trash you now, you big pussy. What a pussy. Holy shit. What a fucking pussy. This guy goes, hey, get off there. And he leaves. Okay, now I get it. Kevin, now I understand it. Fucking now I get why you beat the shit out of Malta. He just left the show and disrespected me for a few shekels. Skol! How you doing, Danny? Almost done? Nah, you're the best. I'm almost done too. We'll get out of here soon, all right? But see, okay, I need some help on this one. But if you leave a show, a prolific show like mine, and leave, then for money, like if I was on Tonight Show, and right before I go on, David Letterman calls and goes, John, if you do my show, I'll give you double the money. I wouldn't do it because you got to be loyal to the person that you're doing. Therefore, I think that Ray made the wrong choice in his decision. So, but he's got to make a living. He's obviously doesn't have a lot of money, so I understand. So I'm not going to trash him. I understand. He doesn't have money. This guy's offering him money. So, cheers to you, Ray. I had to think it through. And don't worry, this is only my 4th beer in the last 2 hours. So, I've only had 3 full beers in 2 hours. If one beer dissipates each hour, then how many beers are in my system now? Thank you. Beloved chatter, thanks for showing respecting to the great Ray DeVito, who will compensate for any losses his retardedness has caused. Well, I just think it's disrespectful to leave somebody's show. And I was being nice to him. I was defending him against Brennan. And that's it. And Kevin's a funny guy. I get it, but I feel bad for the guy. Like every time I see him on Brennan, he's fucking beating him up. Am I not allowed to feel bad for a guy? I feel bad for him. That's all. I just thought I could say you don't need this. But Kevin gives me money and I get $100 every time I go on his show. Yeah. Okay, I get it. If you need the money that bad, I understand. If you need the $100 that bad, especially around Christmas time, I get it. But I don't know. That's why I don't. The last time Kevin Brennan paid me $100, I said I ain't doing the show anymore, and I won't. No, and they've asked me. Yeah, they send me the links. Ain't doing it. It's not because I don't think I kill every time I'm on the show. But I'm not going to do a show and deal with Kevin's rewriting a bunch of narratives that haven't happened in his mind that God knows what goes on in that fucking yellow helmet wearing fucking head of his. But I'm not going to fucking do it for $100. Ain't happening. Will never happen again. So if I ever do Kevin Brennan again, if Adam Henniker sends me a link, I'm going to say, Adam, how much am I getting? And if he tells me $100, I'm going to say, no, thank you. Ain't doing it. I'm just not. It's not going to happen. Says 200, I'll think about it. 200, 2 hours, 100 an hour. Okay, maybe. That's it. I don't need this shit. I ain't fucking going to fucking let fucking Kevin Brennan beat me up, thinking he's smarter than me. He's not. Never will be. John Carson, thanks for $5. Chandler said he would give the limit, which is $500. Chandler gives the Dabble shows thousands. His word is law. I get it. 500. So Ray needs the money. David Chandler is now over with Ray and nobody else. Oh, Ray is live on the show. Okay, we'll do that. No, penis wrinkle. Tennings, thanks for $5. You must be British. John Levy charity work. Have you considered standing outside in an African village with how much you leak? You could be there. All right. Yeah, penis wrinkle. Nah, ain't happening. I don't even know. Hey, Stuttering John Clips. How do I even get? I don't even know where I'd find it. Zimbabwean Cupcake. Thanks for the $5. Will you ever have Ray back after you just pulled that unprofessional, disrespectful stunt? Probably not. No, I don't think so. Like, look, I'm torn. Hey, Dave, what would you do if you have a guy on your show and I'm being nothing but nice to him, and then some guy comes on and goes, hey, I'll give you $500 if you leave John's show right now.
Really?
Yeah, what would you do?
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. No loyalty, right?
That's bullshit.
It's fucking bull. Like,
Who does that?
Yeah, who does that?
Fucking,
There's no fucking Dan, like,
no loyalty.
would I ever do that to you?
Never.
Would you ever do that to me?
Nope.
Yeah.
Bounce that fucking guy right off.
Yeah, fuck him.
Out.
Dan, do me a favor. Say fuck Ray DeVito.
Fuck Ray DeVito.
Say it louder, Dan.
Fuck Ray DeVito.
One more time, Dan.
Fuck Ray DeVito.
Thank you, Dan.
God damn it. I say fuck Ray DeVito.
John, you and that shit up, Lily. Asian massage punk, legit rub and tug. Happy endings. Two bros. I love Danny. We've been friends since we were 10. Fucking 48 years. Fucking hell. Ray's already made approximately 5 months since leaving John. That's life-changing money for a guy like him. Thanks for having on. Be nice to him. Scope. Yeah, I get it, Liam. How do I find this guy? Let's just go see what he's talking. I mean, if he's trashing me, I'll be real pissed. I don't know how I find him. Does he have his own channel? Oh, here he is.
Joe Flacco takes the Cleveland Browns to the Super Bowl this year. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer. It's kind of like the Kurt Warner story in Kurt Warner was the better quarterback, but Kurt Warner was like after taking the Rams to the Super Bowl. And yes, the Ravens went to the Super Bowl. Joe Flacco just happened to be the starting quarterback. He wasn't the guy responsible for them, even though he was the MVP. But it wasn't like a Joe Flacco team. He didn't like run it the way Kurt Warner ran the British show on turf. But if Flacco takes the Browns to the Super Bowl, he's a Hall of Famer. You can't argue that.
Yeah, come in for a second.
He'll be a Hall of Famer. He's got the stats to do it. He's something like 12-5 in the playoffs in his career. So yeah, he's like actually good in the playoffs because the weather gets horrible and he's got that strong arm. So he's like
this is the score 11 for Dan.
So he's actually even better in the playoffs than he is in the regular season because of the arm strength. So I'm looking forward to it. Joe Flacco, I'm a fan. Doodle, Ray, you killed it. I take back some of the bad things I said about you. Truly a great job. P.S. Love the pink one. Yeah, I can't escape pink. Pink is my color. I guess.
This is the show.
Citizen Macri Papa, we're doing it. Yeah, we're doing it.
This is his show.
Yeah, that was embarrassing when I said that to Mark Norman. It's like I'm saying his catchphrase to him. He doesn't know that it all started by Chad repeating his catchphrase in this Dabble verse. And it was like, oh, I was like, dude, that's
fucking hell. Ray, say something.
That James O'Sullivan, David Chandler.
Yeah, you're a fucking beggar, Ray.
David Chandler's the man. I hope to see David Chandler in AC, and also because like the album being what it was.
He's waiting right
on
now.
Sirius XM this year. I got to do a new album. I want another album out there for next year
to pay him
because they play him and
pathetic.
I see it. Like even my Instagram followers like grown a lot this year because people. Just following the clips and stuff. So yeah, if you want Instagram.com ray.devito, see like a bunch of stand-up clips. Like if you want to see if I'm good at stand-up, just go online and watch clips. And if you think I suck, go ahead and say it. I don't care. Go like this guy stinks. I'm fine with it. I'm comfortable in my stand-up, good or bad. I'm the great James O'Sullivan.
Oh God.
Vape and Dago. That's a man.
Oh, now he just
Stuttering John stinks. Hell yeah, right. I'm not even saying he stinks. Like I do feel bad, like some of the bashing. Like when I saw the way Shuli were doing like my stand-up, acting like it was like the worst thing that could ever existed, and it was like after I saw that, I was like, all right, like they give Stuttering John. Stuttering John's got his own issues, I'm sure, but like. It made me be like, all right, man, these guys just go out of their way to be that way to people. And
too nice of a guy.
It just is what it is. And I'll always have love for the producer. Mike Morse can just he can literally just go lick some balls. That's what I say about Mike Morse. Shuli, I get it. He's doing it like because it's like a thing. It's like a Stern thing. But I didn't.
I'm gonna take it.
I was never into Stern. It was more like we're on the same team, right? It's like being on the basketball team with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. He just seems like a nice guy. I can't. He's too nice of a guy. I get it. The guy's offering 5. You know what? I get it. I'm not gonna take a piss at him. I'm not. He just seems like nice. Ray, you're invited anytime. I understand. I'm gonna even fucking write that to him. Vince, I made a lot. You didn't make shit. I don't pay my guests. John's Bob, give me a call. Nah, I don't want to talk to you, Bob. It's all right. You and Betty Loco got to get together. You can talk, you know? You can have a nice conversation. Can't you hear me knocking? Can't you hear me? Hey!
Hey!
Away!
Hey, buddy!
Joe, why are you
there?
Yeah, you hear me?
No. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, why are you feeling depressed?
I can't talk about it on the air, buddy. I don't feel too good today.
What do you mean? You emailed me and said, have me on, I'm feeling depressed.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about it on the air. I just wanted to come on and say hi and see how you were doing, man. I'm glad that you made your flight.
All right. Well, look, is everything okay with you and your wife?
I'll talk to you later if you call me, okay, when you get time.
Now you're scaring me. Is everything okay?
No, I'll talk to you later about that, man. No, she'd be right back. She just went to the store, but it's got nothing to do with my wife. I just don't want to talk about it right now on the air, John. I can't do that. They'll rip me apart, man. You're my friend, so I will talk to you in private with that. So,
well, is she leaving you?
No, nothing like that.
Did you get into a physical altercation?
No. I would never hurt her. I would never hit her, man. I'm not like that.
Is it about your kid? Is it about your kid or just about you and her?
It's more about me and her, yeah.
All right. I'll call you later, okay?
Okay, man.
Right,
how you been? You all right? I love you too, man. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm good. But you hang in there. Oh man, he looks bad. He looks bad. Jesus, I can't believe this fucking show. I don't know. It's like the best show on the fucking web. Fucking hell. What is going on around here?
Long Bob, hate how we handled sad Joey C today. I caught a second of that. Joey C got in a fight with his wife or something.
I don't know. I called him. I called him. Somebody texted me and said Joey's not looking good. So I was on my way home and I called him and he was he didn't sound great. He's not doing a bit. At least yeah.
He told John he didn't want to talk about it on the air, and John went for about 10 minutes probing him about it on the air. So
of course. Yeah.
Did you hit her?
Yep. That was a question.
Oh, no, get out of here.
Nope, that was a question.
Oh no.
Yep.
What an asshole.
Is it
about your dead kid?
Nope. He went for all of them, and Joey.
You look sad. You look sad because your kid died. Is that why you're sad? Well, now it is.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Joey, did it have anything to do with a third input? I've been in that situation.